Evet arkadaşlar, herkese merhaba. Sihirbazlık Okulu'nda bir Türk'ün 3. bölümüne hazırsanız başlayalım. Hiç beklemeden o zaman. Çal keke çal. Şu maskeyi yüzümde göstermek istemiyorum.
Revelio.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes
Ya siz ne sandıydınız?
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
unorthodox. It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive, Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Gelmedi o pelerin bana. Gelir herhalde.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, dummy is
Herbokoloji sınıfı ne abi? O ne lan? Teşekkür ederim
Professor
Yiğit'ciğim.
Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Revelio.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Herboloji ya. Herbokoloji.
you growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome
Aynen
the
öyle.
newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm
Bana
tug.
bağırmayacak değil mi? Bak çıkartmıyor kulakta.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Hocam bu ne ders? Bunu çekmeyin dersi bu yani.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting table.
I wonder if hippogriffs like not.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Hocam neredeyse sağır oluyorduk. Bu kulaklara ihtiyacımız var.
Oh yes, of course the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora. The Chinese chomping cabbage.
Hocam yani
You'll find
şeyin
that
üzerine
some
yemeği bize
plants are
yaptırıyor
better
olmayasınız.
suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me.
Your duel with Sebastian.
Eve gümecini toplayalım. Lazım olursak layalım.
Well, thank you.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Ama toplayalım, bunlar lazım. Bunlar büyü yapılacak bunlar. Var mı burada da toplanacak bir şeyler?
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just
Yok mu?
mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry,
Valla.
Nurse Blaney put it back.
Kızdım ha.
Trust me, you do not want to go. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll jump on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking down. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Al. O sıra can sandım, şerefsiz. Bunları atarız bunlara. Bunlar atılır. Böyle yalnız standına.
I suspect most Slytherins would prefer not to be in a dungeon myself.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a
atsana,
bounteous
unuttum ben gitmeyi.
subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pods.
Ne?
Damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must... Standard. That goes for plants.
Revelio.
Have you ever noticed in potions that the girl who sits in the corner almost always nearly melts her cauldron?
Ne?
I find it quite disconcerting and
Accio. Levioso.
too many, and I get the stare of the.
Revelio.
Somebody let me copy their potions homework.
Ne ya?
I'm at least moderately good at charms. I'd swear. Taught by the
Nerede lan o? Bunu alayım.
Revelio.
Orada var. Şuna bir yapalım bakalım.
rumor has it there's an abandoned
Incendio.
family. Think I'll stay close to the castle.
I have family in Eindale. Father wants me to visit them, but I haven't had the time.
Revelio.
Is Lower Hogsfield still dealing with that? Can't have been good for business.
Ne var lan?
Carry my books, he did.
Revelio. Revelio.
Buna gizlenme büyüsü mü yapıyorduk lan? O iyi para verdi ha.
Revelio.
Yukarıda bir şarkı çalıyordu. İyi kaçtık oradan. O telife gelir o. Burada bir şey daha var burada. Burada ötüyor.
Revelio.
Got a peek. I'd missed class for a week for soaking that. Have you been in any other common rooms? I'd love to know what it's like to be in another house. I'm saving up for a new room.
Zaten şey bulamadım.
Quite fortunate.
Lumos. Revelio.
I don't think I've learned how to get.
Hadi gidebiliriz.
Revelio.
Hala burada bir şey ettiğine eminim ama. Kanıtlayamıyorum. Kapı ötüyor galiba ya.
Do you find yourself taking certain ways?
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Bunlar bence lazım olur ya. Bunları toplayayım ben. Burada da gördüğüm gibi oldu. Bunu şöyle düşürdüm.
Revelio. Revelio.
Aşağı Hogsfield'da mısınız? Yukarı Hogfield'da mısınız?
Revelio.
Bunu yakalım.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Yamuk köprü. Repair'a yapsak düzelir mi acaba?
Revelio.
Lan
Accio. Levioso. This looks intriguing.
daha güzel. Ne aldık lan başka biz? Değil. Ha. Neye takamıyorum? Kaç? 12'ymiş. Takarız 12 olunca. 11'iz zaten.
Revelio.
Çekim mentorları toplayalım. Burada bir şeyler gördüm. Bunlarla büyü yaparak büyü.
It is good to see you, my friend.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Senin de
Hello,
canım.
Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Buraya bunun çözümünü mü?
Revelio. What's going on here?
Ne oluyor lan? Ne oluyor lan?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Look at that red coming here. Gotcha!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Get over! We're going to hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take it! You'll get on a dead body!
Ben düştük. Can yok ki. Cepot almadım ya. Dur nereden alacağım onu da bilmiyorum ki.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Lan sen.
Potato! I'm not going anywhere with you. Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Abla iyi vuruyor ha.
I've seen Moon come put up more of a fight.
Hocam sen büyüğü al ben küçükleri alayım. Pot olsa. Pot yok pot olsa.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Ha, okey.
Do you really think you production? We go home them off!
Aa doğru kaçacak
I'm
kaçacağız.
not going anywhere with you.
Child! You'll take
Tell
it!
Rookwood to find me himself.
Dead body!
You'll feel that some
Ya potum yok ya. Potum olsa canım az.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. You're nowhere to we can hold on.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this product over my dead body. Take off.
Accio.
I'm sending
Tell Rook to find me himself. Accio.
Ya dojluyorum da birader, yani kaç tanesini dojlayayım yani. Yanlış şeye attım ya. Şu tava atacağım onlara, o yana marul var ya, Çin marulu atacağım adamların üstüne. O uğraşsın onunla. Ya CTRL zıplamada bana çok ya. Space olsa CTRL basamıyorum ya. Onu atadım da şeye. Şu hatırlamıyorum şimdi. Ha.
Tell Rook to find me himself.
Nice try. Production. Hang on. That's just pitiful. You'll feel that tomorrow.
Oğlum vurmadı ki bana ya. Bak sinirleniyorum. Kırmızı büyü yok değil mi bizde? Aynen. Ya tuşları çok değişik yerde var ya. Tuşları bana çok ters ya. Onu dojluyorum da yani benim o ufakları öldürmem lazım ya. Ufaklar çok şey yapıyor bana. Şimdi ne yapacağım, bak. Ben ne yapacağım biliyorum, dur.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Oh, I'm gonna eat you. We can hold them
Bak.
Child, you'll take it to my dead body.
Protego. I'm disappointed with your lack of skill.
Çıldıracağım.
Suppose you are too.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Stop! Hang on! Production!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
I'm not done
Lan.
Tell Rook to find me himself.
Kolum tutuyor.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to...
Beni sinirlendirdiler ya.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Ya 4'ün
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortioners.
4 güzel vuruyor. Hasarı hoş 4. skill'in. Bu ateş var ya.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Protego! Revelio!
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Ateş, su, toprak, tahta. Ne? Bu ne? Ateş mi yapacağız?
The flames make the pyre sink.
Hocam yıllardır buna mı uğraşıyorsunuz? Hemen çözdük çat diye yani.
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Shouldn't there be orders or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Goblinler beni görünce ne sakınıyor?
Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent.
Revelio.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal
bana
a
lazım bunlar.
variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Alalım mı almayalım mı? Tüyü. Tüyü bitmemiş yetimin. Sevgili moderatörüm, burada mısınız acaba? Yani ben başka bir yerden dayak yiyorum yoksa.
Very well.
Hadi
I'll bring
alıyorum.
you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Revelio.
Should not be that color. Wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the diddly or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Bekliyor muyuz yani onu?
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to...
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson.
Yaptıklarımızın arkasındayız hocam. Aklımız hala yapamadıklarımızda.
You've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogwarts.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Revelio.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
I suppose I could, but why should I spend my time on a glorified errand?
It is much more than a glorified errand, to be sure. I dare say you'll find my proposal intriguing. Please, hear me out. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlry. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Revelio.
Tamam, nereye atlayayım ya? Hı. Profesör Hacit'te ne zaman görüşeceğiz acaba tekrar? Hogwarts'a mı ışınlansam ilk ya?
I don't feel well. Why don't
Revelio.
Oi, can you help me?
No.
Off on another
And
adventure.
then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in
3,
trouble.
5 daha kaç? 8, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 keçi.
Enough. You'll get us all
4, 12, 16, 10, 11, 12, 13.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're
Böyle
all in
bir şey.
trouble with Professor Black.
Bu yok. 3, 6, 9, 10. 10. 13. 16. Buradan yapalım. 3, 5, 8. Örümcek var mı burada? Örümcek. 10. 14. Wow. Bunu yapsam. At yapsam.
Revelio.
Onu nasıl çözmüştük ya? 3, 5, 2. Bunu 16 yapayım. 10. 10, 1, 2, 3. Şu. Bunu yapayım. 16, 8. Keçi var mı burada? Bu nasıl oldu şimdi ya? Allah. 3.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
There's something in there. I just
Daha mı uzun koştum, ben oradan koşsam daha mı yakın mı acaba ya?
Revelio.
Do you ever wish you could ride a hippogriff? I've ridden one, of course.
Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be
Oğlum
upstairs amongst the
yani
owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. or statues of jackdaws. Accio. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. I'll take that, thank you. Nothing. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. This'll do nicely. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. Here's a welcome surprise. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. Nothing. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. No statues here. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. I'd best keep looking. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Revelio. What's happening?
Yerleştirdim.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of a, well, My decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Ya Yiğit, benim üstüm dolmuş yani. Üstüm dolu, hiçbir şey alamıyorum yani bunları. Nereye gideceğiz biz şimdi? Normal map yok mu bende? Harita, ha. Biz oraya gideceğiz değil mi? Bakayım, ben dedim buradan buraya koşacağım. Buradan bir Hogwarts'a bir gideyim. Buraya bir ışınlanayım.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Anda kayboldu.
Lumos. Revelio.
Sola gideceğiz.
Greetings, Mr. Ollivander. I visited the Owlery, as you suggested.
Oh, it's the intrepid young sleuth. Well, what did you find? Was my inkling correct?
It was, but I don't think either of us could have predicted where I'd end up.
Most intriguing. Where did it all lead?
I met the ghost of Richard Jackdaw himself. He pointed me to the cave where he died, wand in hand.
Astonishing. So, he was the culprit. And?
I did indeed find your family wand, but
Oğlum görev oldu lan yanlışlıkla.
Ah, well, I suppose I'm not surprised after all this time. Most unfortunate. But there you have it. In any case, you have mine and my family's thanks. At least now we know what happened. I shall tell them what I've learned and what you have done for us.
Oyun bug'ını buldum onu. Ollivander. Yani Mr. Ollivander yaptığınız iş yani ha. XC'ci nerede? Şu.
Revelio.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
Vallahi ne para kastık ha. Şuna iksir alayım lan.
Farewell for now.
Can iksir alayım şundan. Hocam iksir yok. Heh. Oğlum 100'müş lan, almasak mı? 100 coin diyor. Ne? Bu zaten var bizde.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
SM. İhtiyaç hocam odam açılacak. Ya açılsın. Yani. İhtiyaç odamız açılacak, götümüz donacak.
Revelio.
Yaratık var lan burada.
Revelio.
Peki ben buna vursam ölürüm mü? Hoppidik hoppidik. Oğlum burada insanlar var Yiğit. Şurada görünmezlik büyümüzü koyayım şuraya da şundan ha. Şöyle gidelim ya.
Revelio. Revelio.
Bunları çekebiliyoruz mu ya?
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates that you could be the beast or it could be you. You get my meaning.
Silahsızlandırma büyüsü öğrenmemişiz ki biz yani. Neyse o zaman bunu geçiyorum. Şu cübbemizi giyelim. Görevler. Acit'in ödevine gidelim. Profesör Acit'in. Harika. Harika. Harika. Bence görevimiz nerede lan? Profesör Acit göreviniz nerede? Efendim göreviniz yok. Dönerek kaçarak. Ben bu düşmanlarla kapışsam hoppidik hoppidik ne diyorsun? Dönerek kaçma ne ya?
Ready for this just yet.
Şu mu dönerek kaçmak Yiğit?
Revelio.
Revelio.
Allow me to put you out of your misery.
Çapraz düello mu? Düşmanları gördüm de
These rocks have seen better days.
Hey, for your information, I received an owl from her just the other day.
I'd rob my own father if there were galleons in it. Not my mother, mind. Shopkeepers keep their shelves full.
What a pathetic display.
You interfered with us.
What are you...
Revelio. Protego.
yukarıdaki tek ya. Teke gideceğim ya. O vursun, ondan kaçarım. O kurtmuş bu da ya.
Revelio.
Hogwarts'ın yolu yokuştur, kafaları dokuştur birader. Bu ne ya böyle?
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Revelio.
Bir keşfetsek mi acaba?
Revelio. Revelio.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio.
Burayı yakacağım mı lan?
Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Yerlere geldik ama.
Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Ne yapacağız? Repair mu yapacağız bunu? Ne yapacağız? Ölümden mi döndürmeyelim mi ya? Bir ölümden döndürmeyelim mi şunları?
Reparo. Accio.
Oha.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Reparo. Accio.
Oha. Merdiven oldu lan.
Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Ben bunu şöyle yapayım ya.
What are you up to now?
Protego. Revelio.
Buna gelmişiz ya. Ey Allah'ım yarabbim. Ne? Ne ha? Gel. Adamla kapışacağız, adam bekliyoruz bir de.
What are you doing out here? Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent. Outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. Nothing to it.
Akio.
Lan bıraktım.
Didn't think you were a match for me. Akio. All in the wrist.
Derken saldık, hay Allah'ım yarabbim.
Akio. Try to beat that.
Akio.
Missed the mark a bit on that one. Wait, did I win? I won! We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. Nothing to it.
Akio.
That was one for the ages. Akio. All in the wrist. Lucky shot.
Lucky shot. Lütfen saçmalama. Kaç oldu bu? Bunu benim... Ya bırakınca abi bak bu
High game. At least you didn't beat me.
adamınkini çıkarttım. Beraber oldu. Ya basmayı unutuyorum.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round.
Ya yeniyordum salak bak şey yapmıyordum. Sen yeneceğim bu eli yani.
Grand. You could use the practice.
Ama adamı topunu atınca adamın puanı gidiyor bu arada. Yiğit bak önceden öyle değildi ya bak bunda gidiyor puanı.
The ever-changing game. Akio.
Ya Yiğit bir oyun yani bunun ilk şeyinde 150 puan yapmış adamım ben. Lütfen konuşmazsan sevinirim yani.
Nothing to it.
Akio.
That was one for the ages. Akio.
İzleyicilere bir şey veriyorum yani öyle düşün. Oğlum adam böyle çizdiriyor topu. Ne bu Asena mı bu ne?
All in the wrist. I'll let you have that.
Oğlum E'ye basayım ben de sağa koşturayım yani böyle. Onu da yine buraya çekeyim.
Try to beat that.
Ulan yani. Hadi yürü git basket.
Not bad.
Kötü değil mi?
Well done. You beat me.
Hadi bir yürü git buradan. Ben yanlış yere geldim. Ben buna gelmeyecektim ya.
Good luck. That's all.
Yani.
I'm not lucky, I'm simply better than you.
All right, fine.
Ezik seni. Loser. Yürü git buradan.
You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
3 win değil oğlum. Bir berabere bir yenilgi ya. Şu an eşitiz adamla.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested and that you passed.
Bir tur daha veririm eline de yani amacım bu değil yani. Gelmek istediğim yer burası değildi yani. Git yalan şunu. Ha şuna gidecektim ben ya. Satı ne vermiş lan? Ne gel lan? Maske. Aynen yani ne gerek var. Oğlum deli dehşet Malzemeler aldım Yiğit. Bir tane mezardan. Şey öldürdüm. Söyleyiver. Zombi öldürdüm. Ne bunu? Hadi abi nöbetçi. Bunlar bana niye gelmiyor? Ben bunları yani bunlar nasıl gelecek bana? Hepsini bitirince mi geliyor bunlar? Ne var oğlum başka?
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
Literen gelsin. Ünlü mi yapar?
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Şu Repair'ı değiştireyim de. Ne alayım Repair yerine lan? Aşağıda büyüm yok ki. Neyse Lumos falan koyayım bari en azından. Görünmezlik mi koysam? Görünmez olup VS'de işe yarar mı lan acaba?
You're better than that. Tango. Leviosa.
Oğlum. 2.
There goes.
Accio, Incendio. Confringo.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Incendio.
Oğlum görmüyor.
Potato. Stupid. Leviosa. Is that all you've got? Fringo. Stupid. Incendio. Incendio. Protego.
Sebastian öldü mü lan? Bizim Sebastian'ı harcadılar herhalde.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Leviosa!
Leviosa, don't shy away now.
Protego!
You're better than that!
Protego!
Sendo!
Leviosa!
Dingo!
Ya şey, şu hocanın görevi olsun diye girdim ya. Yenemeyeceğimi biliyorum şu
Try
anda.
again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Confringo!
Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Stupefy! There goes my weight. Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
Confringo!
Leviosa!
Leviosa!
Oh be, 2-2 kalmıştık. Yeniyorduk lan. Yeneriz oğlum biz bunları, dur.
Care to try again?
Yeneriz,
Yes,
yeneriz,
I'm ready.
yeneriz.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Confringo! That's all you've got?
Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Protego!
Sendo!
Leviosa!
Confringo!
Kaçamadım. Bir tanesine kilitlenip vurmak lazım aslında ya. Onu yapmak istemiyorum.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Leviosa!
Don't shy away now.
Leviosa! Incendio! Stupefy!
Leviosa!
Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio!
Mind the one.
Stupefy!
You're better than that!
Stupefy! Leviosa!
Confringo!
Ya güzel dövüşüyoruz da.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Güzel dövüşüyoruz da. 2'ye 4 işte yani.
There goes my
Leviosa!
Leviosa!
Protego! Stupefy!
Sendo!
Act like a winner. Lovely.
Stupefy!
Confringo!
Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy! Leviosa!
Oğlum yani vuruyoruz. Her şeyde vuruyorum.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Confringo!
Incendio! Leviosa!
Sendo!
Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy!
You're better than that!
Hocanın görevi olmuş mudur acaba ya?
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Görünmez olsam vursam mı acaba? Ne diyorsun? Z'yi vurayım. Z'yi vurayım.
Care to try again?
No no. Hocanın görevi bende olmuştur ya.
Not right now.
Understandable. But don't take too long. We'll be waiting.
Yes.
Hı. Şu XP'lerimizi öğrenelim artık ya.
Levioso. Revelio.
Incendio.
Protego. Revelio. Revelio.
Burada bir şey var ama onu bulamadım ya. XP'lerimizi öğrenelim de son olsun. Hocam selamünaleyküm.
I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus.
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Still at it, I see.
Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus.